Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Big chance, corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Climbs up big! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Timber. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Zaire Emery. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Raul. Foot in. Stojkovic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, delightful ball. Beraldo gets over and intercepts. Indonesia have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. It's Raul! Played towards the front line. Messi. And this is Raul. Ljungberg. Raul caresses it through. Kupchu. Zico. And it's Messi. Indonesia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Ljungberg. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold is flagged offside. Van Dijk. Stojkovic. And it's Messi. Floated through. He's being urged to... And the finish! Oh, off the bar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Ljungberg. Raul. Ljungberg. Kupchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bebeto chips it through. Ljungberg. Oh, that's clever. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
That was travelling. Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And it's Messi. Now it's Zico. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the through ball. And this is Owen. Owen! Loose ball now. And oh, he's been caught on it here. Zaire Emery. Chance! Fernando Torres. Now it's Messi. That's a cute ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kukçu. Out to the right. Searching pass he's played there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Look at the space here! And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Ljungberg. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances, now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Alexander-Arnold. Ljungberg. Pinged towards the front line. Messi. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Zico really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Timber. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals.
Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Owen. It's out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Timber. Kukçu. Rice. And it's Messi. 60 minutes played. Kukçu. Oh, good-looking ball. And still, we await the first breakthrough. It's Owen, and this is Raul. It's Raul! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. Raul. And here's Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good alertness. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, what a mistake! Goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Divisi have the chance to go the other way.
Substitutions taking place.
Beraldo promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And a chance! Goal! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Coming on the field is
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, he's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Tunisia, it's Salah! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's following up! He's scored! Right back in the game! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls there.
And this is Bebeto. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Mbappe. He's found the way through. Delivery from Mbappe.
Indonesia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
All square again, he's going for goal!
5 minutes added time.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Now it's Rice. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Zico.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well read, and the danger is averted. Threads one in. Oh, delightful ball. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
Christian Vieri will be so important today, Peter. He's a player that can hurt you in so many different ways.
And what might they be?
Well, he's got the power to bully defenders, the ability to hold up the...
He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That has been cut short. Del Piero. Timber gets across to intercept that. Stojkovic. And it's Zico. Rivaldo. Vitinha. And it's Gerrard. Vitinha running with the ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the through ball. Now it's Messi. Messi gets through on his own. Shoots!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Bebeto. Played into space out wide. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Look at the space here. Tries a shot! Oh, it's gone in! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they...
A header! It's a loose ball. Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Zico receives it in a wide position. He is through here. And the shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Rivaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bebeto. Rivaldo. Schneider. Timber gets a foot in here. Nesta cuts out the pass. Del Piero. Schneider. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Vitinha. Schneider. And here's Messi. Zico. And it's Timber. Timber got a long way forward to join the attack. That's a good ball. And that has been clubbed away. It's gone out for a throw-in. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Bale gets it clear.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Rivaldo. Schneider. Neatly clipped into space. The message is clear. None shall pass. Now it's Zico. And he's hit. And Bebeto! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. Del Piero. Out to the left it goes. Quality ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. But that has not gone well. Messi. That's Bebeto. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Vieri. Del Piero! Lacking in accuracy.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vitinha gets rid without... And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Indonesia very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And the action is back on the way. Timber. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi is flagged offside. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. And he was alert to it. Stojkovic. Messi. Oh, well measured. He's through, now is he in? Plenty to aim at here. A corner it is then. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And here's Messi. Backward it goes. Italy are looking to go forward now. Now it's Gerrard. Great ball, and he's in here. That's a sharp pass. Lewandowski. And Stojkovic. And it's Messi. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that was vital. Lewandowski. Rivaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Zico. Oh, played right into his path. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bebeto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stojkovic, not the most accurate pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Indonesia looking to pass their way through, looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Some really good ball movement. Great chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Indonesia have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. And here's Roberto Carlos, played in Zico! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Schneider.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That looks a good ball through. Now there's a fine ball. Schneider. Rivaldo.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's through, it's one-on-one chance! Now how often do you see that?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Vieri does really well there, he is strong. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's shifting through... Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's a shade optimistic. Nesta. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zico touches it back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rivaldo. And it's made its way to him. Bale. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. And that's put paid to a promising move. Koundé. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Shot could be on, and Bebeto! Oh, terrific save. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Now it's Bebeto. Calafiori calmly anticipates. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Zico. Now it's Bebeto. Gerrard. That's really well manoeuvred. Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? Bale gets into a good position. Good read, needed to be. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good.
Stojkovic! Bebeto. And Bebeto! There was plenty of power on that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's had it nicked away. Nicely spread. And it's Timber. Strokes it back. And the return pass. Indonesia. Chance for a shot! And he's found the net! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Van Dijk, not the most accurate pass. Osimhen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Lewandowski! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Timber. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Saliba wins the duel this time. Bebeto. Ambitious ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Camavinga. Floated through. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an...
Can he finish? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart and mouth moment for the taker.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Can he get it through? Oh, well played. Vardiol. That's an imaginative pass. Timber. Now, can they get him away? Messi has it out wide and in space. Chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Timber clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Zico. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Osimhen. So what can they make of this? And it's Azar. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that has left him in a heap. Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got two. He's got a goal. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Can he get on the end? Takes a shot! And it's in! Barcelona are back in business.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Indonesia are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Please watch the screen for train
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona get the second half started.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Azar. Great ball if he can get there. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Saliba. They're urging him. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And Bebeto! They want to be quick to recover this. It's a throw-in. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, easy pickings there. Indonesia needing a change of fortune here. Timber. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bernardo Silva. Messi. That has been cut short. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Neymar. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bebeto. Now it's Zico. Bebeto has created one goal already.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. That's Bebeto. Chips it through. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That ball looks a good one to Osimhen. Big chance! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 18.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Bebeto. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Played into space. Floated through. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! And that would have won it.
Osimhen clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Shot could be on. Brilliantly cut out. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Zico. Rice tries to play it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's in on goal. And the shot! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 10.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 7.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome.
Indonesia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance! Kukçu gets flagged offside. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players.
There's the shot! And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Indonesia are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Well, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Good take and... Bebeto! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Bebeto. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. He's got away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Odo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Climbs up big! They've scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to dink it through. Pedri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Fernando Torres. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shot at goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Stojkovic tries to pass it through, and he's lost his man here. Shoots! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd got...
Real chance! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Messi with the short one. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Carlos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Messi. And here's Roberto Carlos. Chance, surely! There was plenty of power on that. Vinicius Junior. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. There's a sharp little ball here. And he's cut it out. Stojkovic. That has not gone well. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, well played, well played. Zico. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now that's well seen too. Stojkovic. And the pass is intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a pretty loose pass. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good spread. Short changes him with that pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eder Militao.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Stojkovic. Now it's Zico. Indonesia finding their passes. Timber.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Could be danger here. Tries a shot. No mistake. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Arsenal.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Kukçu. And it's Zico. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Not the most convincing of passes. Beckham. Played out towards the right wing. It's a good run down the right. And it's Odegaard. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in plenty of space here, and that's not going to reach. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass. Park Ji-sung has it in a wide position. Hernandez crosses.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
It'll be a throw-in. And it's been given away. Oh, it's played into the area. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Split-second reaction.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Odegaard! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Odegaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's not an... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Good ball, good take. He slings it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Timber. Messi. Bebeto. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And it's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played out to the left flank. And it's Odegaard. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Azar.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And Alexander-Arnold, he's on it, can he get away? Looking, oh, what has happened here? That is good alertness. Ødegaard. That's a good ball out wide. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Ødegaard. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Thuram. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Elects to cross. Oh, smashing header! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please join
It's been a
me
decent
in wishing
45
all the
minutes.
best to
Competitive,
members
certainly,
of our
and a
fan
goal
club
each.
celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Arsenal get the ball rolling for the second period. Beckham. Rice. Shifted it to the flank. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. And the counter is on. Threads one in. Now it's Zico. Lewandowski is onto this. Van Dijk. And it's Hernandez. That's a throw. Timber. Kökçü. Passes short and sharp. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Park Ji-sung. That's a little off target. Ødegaard. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Bebeto. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kökçü. Bebeto. He'd have done well to reach that. Park Ji-sung was only too happy to help out in defence. Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Coming on the field is number 41.
Alexander-Arnold.
Rice.
Almost an hour gone. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Thuram. That has been slung wide. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Zico. And he's intervened well there. Van Dijk. Rice. Arsenal finding their passes. Hazard gets into some space. Plays it across. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kökçü. Timber. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Driving forward. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It is a corner.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
It's their
12,
second corner of the game.
Chandler. Coming on to replace him is
I've
number
seen that early. Used a
Jude
certain
Koundé.
sixth sense.
Substitution in progress.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Lewandowski. Hazard. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Messi. Good ball over the top. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Zico. Now it's Hazard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15, Zico. Number 10, Messi.
Out to the left it goes.
Coming on the field.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Mbappe.
And this is Bale.
Number 7.
Over to the
Neymar.
left.
Number 20.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Substitutions taking place.
And they've got a throw. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Oh, that is a shot, surely! And he hits the net. Into the lead once more. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Mbappe might just make this.
Added time.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Kukçu. Fernando Torres. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia can finally smile now. They have held on. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Kupchu. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. What a throw in. Serginho. That's a good ball out wide. Played into the box. He gets big, in for the pieces. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
No way through. Stojkovic. Oh, it's Bebeto. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Lewandowski. Oh, it's Bebeto. He's in space and looking for options. Gets his head on it! It's hit the upright. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games.
Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Rooney. He's through, now is he in? Timber with a fine tackle. Zico. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Zico. And the through ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. No, again there's no way through. It's a really well-measured ball. Pinches it off him. Now it's Zico. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And just like that, he hits 50. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement. That has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be...
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself...
Memento! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Getafe are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Kane. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Stojkovic. Now Saliba. And it's Van Dijk. Timber. Quality ball. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Foden. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Zico. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is ended up in no man's land. Foden. Now it's Kane. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this chance, surely! That's another chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's Beckham. That has been slung wide. Now it's Beckham. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Indonesia are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And here's Kane. And here's Ronaldinho. Takes aim and crosses. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Timber. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He gets big and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Guardiola. Now it's Griezmann. And that pass just didn't quite work.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Timber. Now it's Bebeto. Stojkovic has created one goal already. Triol. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. And it's Timber. And here's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Memento! Cleared without complication. Indonesia finding their passes. And this is Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! Backward it goes. It's Griezmann! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Getafe grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Knocks it into space.
There will be
Promising position.
time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Griezmann. And the through ball. He's found the way through. Griezmann. Donnarumma claims comfortably. And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Indonesia are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitutions taking place.
And so we're off again.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's forced to go back. Roberto Carlos. That has been cut short. Spread out to the left. Back in possession and ready to go again. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Memento! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's Bebeto. Griezmann, given the lift of his goal. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Cannavaro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look, big chance! And the ball's come loose here. Getafe with the corner, there first. And the keeper beats it away. And he's in on decent chance! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And this is Messi, and he's got the beating chance for a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Getafe take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
Memento! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham. Now it's Griezmann. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rice. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, it's Bebeto. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Just about up to 75 minutes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Saliba. Can he get it through? He's onside! And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Number 12, Tangba. Number 22,
Indonesia are making a change. After this, just
Number
one
9,
opportunity to do so.
Mbappe. Number 5,
Passing is crisp and sharp. But the
Number
chance!
19, Kukçu.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Messi plays it short. Can he find the finish? And it's Rice. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Messi! He's missed, but not by that far. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Kukçu. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bebeto. Pass is coming off in quick succession. And he shoots! It's a goal! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And it's Zico.
There will be 5
Deep
minutes
into
added
stoppage time. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, it's Bebeto. Zico. Shot goal! Guardiola gets it away. He's had a shot! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And yes, great chance! Has fallen kindly here. Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of it. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too.
Messi! It's in! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bebeto. Zico. It's Lewandowski! Zaire Emery. Stojkovic. Zico. Great ball if he can get there. Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. He's tried one! That carried quite a threat. This their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Camavinga. That'll be a throw. Zaire Emery. The most accurate pass. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Fernandes. Stojkovic. Bebeto. And he's intervened well there. And it's Fernandes. Oh, good take in a good area. Caught offside that time. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Fernandes. Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a...
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And the shot! It's hit the upright. And he's quick to get it clear again. And this is Messi. Oh, and the shot! Nicely shaped ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Lewandowski. He's found a way. It's Lewandowski! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy.
Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Indonesia are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Stojkovic, and that is expertly dealt with. Indonesia already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through, and Dijk deals with that comfortably. Now it's Zico. So what can they make of this? That's beautifully weighted. That's really well cleared. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Zico. Zaire Emery. And it's Zaire Emery. Van Nistelrooy does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, super find. He's gone for goal. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for a runner. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. This looks promising. Shot, surely! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Distributed tidily. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Timber. Stojkovic. Zico. That's a delicate pass. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So is this the start of a comeback? Camavinga, and it's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Se informa a los espectadores que deban abandonar el estadio en coche de que se espera tráfico denso tras el partido.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Lewandowski looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Lewandowski. Zico. Messi. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zaire Emery. Great ball, and Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And Van Nistelrooy! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a loose ball. Swings in it. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And a chance! No mistake! Back to within 1. Interesting. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's got away. Plays it in low. Zaire Emery with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Cross needs to be good. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just Bebeto! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Lewandowski. He's having a go. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Koundé clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. And it's... He's gone for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Zico. It's a good run down the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Zico stood his ground strongly.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now, can they get him away? On the through ball. Now there's a fine ball. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Fernandes. And he's picked out the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The final 5 minutes. Madrid are looking to break at pace. He has found the way through. Now the... And the finish! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a shot at goal! Fernandes.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 extra minutes added on. Oh, what a ball! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Lewandowski, and he's searching through. Zico, played out to the right. Very nicely done, Zico. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. Saliba, Stojkovic. Oh, it's Bebeto, and he welcomes it in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It'll be a throw-in. And this is Messi. Neither side especially adventurous early on. This looks promising. That's good running with the ball. And it's Pedri. Saliba does well to get it back. Played out to the left flank. Pedri. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi has it in a wide position. And it's Zico. Stojkovic. He's picked his way through. Oh no, what a... There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Serginho. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Pedri. Backward it goes. Shot, surely! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Here comes the cross. Has a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's onside! Yamal.
Indonesia really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Messi. No, again there's no way through. Now, can they get him away? Delivers the ball, he's got full! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Bebeto. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Turan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lewandowski. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Turan. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Dink through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's looking wide. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Zico. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
it's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
They've played it short. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Stojkovic. Now it's Zico. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's surging through. Picked out brilliant. Real chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his...
Decent chance! And he hits the net. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's well positioned here. Stojkovic. And the pass is intercepted. Takes the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Now this could be a chance. Little pass back. And it's made its way to him. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Saliba pressing high and with purpose. Bebeto under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Bebeto. And this is Zico. Messi. And Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Zico. Messi. Zico. Real Zico! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Now, this could be a chance. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's in space and looking for options. Van Dijk. Timber. Now it's Zico. And this is Bebeto. And he's lost his man here.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for the run. And he's worked it through. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Indonesia really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Might want to be careful there.
And that's definitely not his best. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
In with the challenge.
Bebeto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi, nicely aimed pass. And it's Messi.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Pedri. Shot could be on. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the volley. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Messi. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. We are into stoppage time. Looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, important interception. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The Estadio Universitario, one of Mexico's leading venues since the 1960s, which has featured so heavily in competitions international, intercontinental, but it is primarily the home of Tigres.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
Messi.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Shot, surely! And that should get the job done. Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Lewandowski. Well, that's a little loose. And Bebeto! And it's Stojkovic. Passing nice and neat. And the shot! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Takes a shot! It's there! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And the shot, Bebeto! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has left him in a heap. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lewandowski is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Lewandowski. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Zico! Too close for comfort. He's through here. Real chance here. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Lewandowski, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lewandowski!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stojkovic.
Lewandowski really was well...
He's tried one! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! Into the lead once more! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Indonesia go into the lead. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Kane. And here's Mbappe. It's run loose here. Caicedo. It's Kane! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's had it nicked away. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Robertson. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the finish! That's another chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! And that'll be the last act of the first half. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Kane, played out to the left flank. Timber. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. That has been cut short. Can he get on the end of this? Robertson. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Kane. Mbappe. Timber gets a foot in here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through, goes for a shot, and it's come back out to him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Messi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed.
Real chance! Oh, taken with style! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.070.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Up towards the flank. And it's Valverde. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Tunisia still have the cards to affect this game. That's a shade optimistic. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Camavinga. Well, that looks a decent ball. That looks a cracking ball. That's the keeper's ball. Kukcu. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Kane. And he's away. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front.
Gol del Manchester United.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Gently done. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Messi shapes to shoot. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well seen, saw that coming.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Manchester United needed that. They really need... There's the shot! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tries a shot! And one more try! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And here's Yamal. Now there's big chance! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia played more than a part in what has been a very exciting... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance!
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played into space out wide, and this is Messi. He's got away. Decent chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment. Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Stojkovic. Messi. Timber. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now he's got space here. It's out for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Quarter of an hour played. Bebeto. Knocks it into space. Takes the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Stojkovic. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And Garnacho. Azar. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Stojkovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Messi! Garnacho. That is ended up in no man's land. Stojkovic. Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. Early ball out from the back. And he's in on goal. And he's cut it out. Throw in. Guardiola. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He can run onto that. And this is Van Basten. Here comes the cross. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk. Timber. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Zico. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed... Takes a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Messi. Timber. Nicely weighted ball. Zico. Nice interception, well timed. He's having a shot! This time, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Stojkovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Stojkovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And Messi! And one more try! Garnacho. Looking for the run. Always onto this. He's free, he has got space. Gets his head on it! And he hits the net! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Garnacho. Van Basten. Great chance! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Indonesia are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Big chance! Guardiola. And it's Van Basten.
Oh, really well played.
Garnacho gets into some space. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Timber. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Tries to pass it through. This might spell danger. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
That's Bebeto. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Quality ball. Now it's Zico. Oh, that's superb. That's a lovely, neat pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Just about up to the hour now. Alexander-Arnold. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Rice. Now it's Zico. This looks promising. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitutions taking place.
Messi having a look. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Koundé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass somewhat off target. He's in a good position here. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Garnacho has it out wide and in space. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Good ball over the top.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Good read, needed to be. That's been cut out, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Face to face with the keep. There's the shot! Kupchu. And here's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Guardiola. Yamal. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. And the ball's gone astray. And it's made its shot at goal! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, played right into his path. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Zico. And it's Bebeto. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Roberto Carlos. Kupchu. Bebeto. And that's a dangerous ball. And it's Guardiola. That looks a good ball through. Van Dijk. Ball played for Kupchu. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end.
you